is life for me.
Hello, my name is Yarscrafted, and welcome to the first episode of the Guide to the Command Block. So, we're gonna do a quick start, but first I want to tell you that this is going to come in multiple episodes because there are quite a few things to cover, some which are pretty simple and some which are or can be quite complicated. So the first thing we need to tackle is how to give yourself the command block. It is pretty simple. You type in /give yours crafted or your name, which would make it work much better, and 137. This is the ID for the command block. You can also change the name to @p, which would be the nearest player to you, which would be you, because no one is closer to you than yourself, or maybe your mom, or your girlfriend, or boyfriend. So let's get to it. So @p is targeting the nearest player to the command block if nothing else is specified. We're gonna get to that later. So @r is a random player in the map. @a are all players in the map, and one that is not shown in the command block is @f. That is the player farthest away from the command block. So, quick and simple, this is the basic structure of all command blocks and is one of the most important things, which it has to be in every single command. Like a command that probably everybody knows is the /teleport. But then it has to know who it wants to teleport. Then you would tell it to, for example, teleport everyone to a set of coordinates. So this will always be in the command block. Now, there are game rules which can be changed. So let's start with the command block output. This changes if the command block outputs something when you activate it. If as a default, the command block will always tell you what it does, but you can turn it off by using this command and then typing false after. I will show you how to construct this in a minute after I go through all of these. So then there's also do fire tick. This activates or deactivates fire spread. Note that even if this is turned off, lava and lightning will set burnable objects on fire, but the fire won't spread. But lava do spread fire, even if this is off. Do mob loot, pretty self-explanatory. It turns off the mob drops, or turns it on. Do mob spawning, turns on or off mob spawns. Tile drops is if this is turned off, no item, if destroyed, will drop will drop. There won't be any drops from broken blocks, or like a sign on a block. If you destroy the block, the sign won't pop off. It will disappear. Keep inventory. If activated, you will keep your inventory on death and nothing will drop. Mob griefing will it will stop creepers from destroying blocks, as well as endermen taking blocks, if this is deactivated. So how you activate this is this can be typed in the chat as well as in a command block. So the first thing you do is type game rule space the game role which you want to select. It can be the command block output, do fire tick, do mob loot, but let's do do fire tick. Important to note is that fire and tick has to be spelled with big letters. In all of these commands, the first word is with a small letter, and the other words following will be with big letters, starting with big letters. I know it's called something else, but I can't remember it. And then you will have to type false or true. So for do fire tick, false will turn off the fire tick, which make fire stop spreading. For command block output, if you type false, the command block won't say these gray lines are said by the command block, and if you say false, these won't turn up. Do mob loot false, make it stop dropping the loot from mobs. Mob spawning false, no mob spawning. Do tile drops false, stops items from dropping. Keep inventory true, makes your inventory stay on death. Mob griefing false, makes the griefing from mobs disappear, or makes creepers unable to blow stuff up. Except you, it will still blow you up. So now we get to the last part of this episode, which is the commands you can use, or the main commands. You have the say. It is now saying hello to the player which is nearest. You can also make it say hello to everyone. So if there was another player called Bob on this server, it will also say to him, it would say at Bob hello. You can also remove this. This is the only command where you can remove the target player, and it will just say hello. This will go to the entire server as well, or map. Then we have the change of game mode. I am now in survival, and I am now in creative. This is the survival. First you type in /game mode 0 for survival, 1 for creative, or 2 for adventure. Then you type in who you want to put in this game mode. Then we come to time set night, and time set day. This works just as in the chat. Then we have teleport, which we can use right now. This just teleports me straight up into the air. One important thing to note, that we are at -1 and -6 at the x and z coordinates. But here it's at -2 and -7. That's because it counts in half blocks. On the positive side of x and z, you can type the exact number that you want to end up upon. So let's say I would, for instance, if I would like to end up on this block, I would type 6, 56, 1. But as we are over here, let's just, you can see it puts me on 1.5, but it counts downwards, which on the negative side becomes upwards. It's a little bit confusing, but always remember that on the negative, always add on the x and y, x and z. So you're going to start off with the x coordinate, give it a space, the y, give it a space, and then the z. And also you have to first type the TP and then the chosen player or the target. Then we have the give command. This just gives me the command block. It's a very simple command, /give, and the target and the item ID. A quick tip to see the item ID like this: you press F3 and H at the same time. So now that I did that, it shows up like normal, and F3 and H, and I can see the ID number. So it's the as you can see, it's 0324, but all you need is the 324 to get a door, and on the pressure plates all that's needed is to type 70. So the first number except 0 is the first number you're going to type. If we look at potions, there are a lot of numbers, and how to construct this. If I give myself a potion of regeneration, this is a little bit more advanced. First, the potion ID for all potions are 373. Then you type how many you want. So let's change this to 2, and I should get 2 potions. Then you type in the specified potion, which in the splash potion of regeneration is 32753. Let's look that up. It should be 32753. There are more items which uses this system. Let's see if I can remember any of them, or just quickly. Yeah, like the dice use this system. So just do the same thing. You would, in this case, you would type 351 space 1 space 10. So just as this. First you would say that you want a die, then that you want a specified amount, and then which color of the die. So this is how you do with potions as well. First you say it's a potion, and then I want 2 potions, and then it's the regeneration 2 potion. Here we have the clear inventory. This is now set to only clear the block that is the 137 ID, which would be the command block. So now it only cleared the command block from my inventory. If I would not specify a type of block, it would clear everything. So /clear the target and the ID. And if there's no ID, everything will be cleared. Then we have the game modes. Peaceful and easy. Hard and medium is also possible. This is also very easy. You type in difficulty 0 for peaceful, 1 for easy, 2 for medium, and 3 for hard. So we can give a quick demonstration of what you could do. This is a make it always day thingy-wingy, first shown by Sethbling. So it's a minecart going through cobwebs, then going past a detector rail, and then back up again. The command block has time set 1800, which would be day. So that is this for this episode. I can quickly show you this. This is disabled commands to not destroy servers, because if these were enabled, you would be able to do something like kick all. So if you would activate this block, it would kick everyone from the server. You could always also ban them. Anyone could OP themselves or de-op anybody, and anybody would be able to stop the server. So this is why these are disabled. So I hope you learned something today. The final goal with this tutorial is to help you be able to build a map. We are going to, in the end, make a quick map. When we enter this room, only we, the person standing on this, should get teleported into this small area, be given a special or some blocks, have their spawn point set, and teleported back to this green wool, which would be our arena or map. So thank you for watching. If you know anything about the commands block that I might have missed, or if anything has been changed, which it shouldn't, because this is the full 1.4.2, so let's ignore that. But if there's anything you think that I should add, or if you know about a full list of the commands which you can use, please give a link in the comments, and I'll see you next time.